So when you decide What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm gonna give you guys some quick tips on how to network effectively on LinkedIn. A couple of the tips are stuff you probably heard before, and some might be a little bit more unique. But regardless, I still wanna bring up these things that I find valuable. Now, LinkedIn is a professional networking social media platform that can be useful and informative if you know how to use it and if you know what you're looking for. I'm hoping that this video will help you guys stand out when it comes to networking and looking for future job opportunities throughout the site. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can stay up to date with my content. So, let's begin. Number 1, always introduce yourself whenever you send out a connection invitation to someone you don't know. Usually when it comes to adding people you don't know, your chances of getting your connection invitation accepted are about 50-50. That's because people are usually flooded with invitation by random people all the time. And it's easy for your profile to get lost through their growing list. And some people are not on LinkedIn that often or even on it for a substantial amount of time. Now, if you look at my connection invitation, I have about 50 plus people who want to connect with me, but I don't know who they are and I don't know what they want. And a majority of them didn't even message me or leave a note. So you're just left to wonder, what exactly did they want? So when you decide to send a connection invitation to someone you don't know, ask yourself, what is your real purpose and intention? Are you looking for something more than just another add to your network list? For example, are you connecting with someone because you want some tips and advices about a specific career field? Are you connecting with someone because you're looking for a referral? Are you interested in a specific company and you want to know what it's like working there? Or are you looking for some level of mentorship? If you actually have a deeper purpose and intention for networking, I highly suggest you communicate that with them. So here's 2 ways you can do that. So if you have LinkedIn Premium, you can actually send them a direct message without being an actual connection. I still suggest that you send them a connection invitation and then message them directly after. Now in your introduction, write a short, concise message. First, introduce yourself, let them know exactly what your purpose and intentions are, and then give them the option to connect with you further through a video or a phone call. Don't be afraid to throw out a quick compliment, whether you comment about one of the articles that they've written or about one of their past accomplishments. Now for the other option. If you don't have LinkedIn Premium, which I think is the majority of people, you can still send them a message through your connection invitation. So when you come across someone that you want to network with, first click connect. Once you get a confirmation that your request has been sent, you'll actually see an option to add a note. Now with a note, you'll be capped at 300 characters, so you'll need to come up with even a shorter, concise message for it. Here's an example of a note that I wrote in the past. I let them know that I came across their profile, explain my purpose and intention, and then give them the option to connect further through video or a phone call. Now, if you don't leave a message, you can easily get lost amongst the other connection invitations. By adding that note or message, you'll help yourself stand out a little bit more and hopefully get a quicker reply back, which can lead to better networking. Number 2, don't be afraid to treat LinkedIn like a social media site. So, just like how you would use Facebook, create a post sharing a recent accomplishment, share an article that you saw, like people's posts, and engage with others in the comment section. If you have any YouTube videos or Medium articles that you've written and created, definitely share those on LinkedIn as well. Every time you do any of the following, people will actually see your activity on their wall due to the LinkedIn algorithm, and that could lead to random networking. By contributing to the space, you'll actually maximize your visibility. Which brings me to a more specific point, which leads to number 3, post engaging content and articles on LinkedIn. Now, this can be a great way to get noticed by people you don't know directly. Just to give a personal example, I posted one of my UX videos on LinkedIn, and surprisingly, I got a lot of traction. Last time I checked, I had around 20,000 views on it, and I even had some of my coworkers share it. I even had employees from different companies such as Microsoft, LinkedIn, Amazon notice it as well. By sharing that video on LinkedIn, I've been able to connect with other designers and content creators for networking, job opportunities, and even mentorship. So whether you post your own content or you reshare an article that you read, make sure that your post is useful, relevant, and informative. Number 4, don't vent just to vent. Share your frustrations responsibly and with purpose. So I have seen people post their frustrations on LinkedIn in order to vent. Now, to a certain degree, I think that's fine as long as you're showing a positive side to it. For example, if I posted about how I applied to 100 plus different jobs and I still haven't landed a job yet, I want to be able to provide some level of encouragement for others and share what I learned through that frustration and challenge. But I have seen people take their frustrations a little too far by venting recklessly and unprofessionally. For example, I've seen someone share about how they felt wronged by a company during an internship hiring process. And in that same post, that person tagged and hashtagged the company in order to get it circulated online. And that was it. There wasn't any positive conclusion or encouragement to it. First of all, you don't want to burn any bridges because you never know what's going to happen in the future. You never know if that same company 5 years later down the road presents you with an opportunity. So don't be reckless tagging and hashtagging about that specific company in order to vent. And as a spectator and viewer looking at that post, it just doesn't come off mature. If you're gonna vent, have a light at the end of the tunnel. Show how you've grown through that frustration and what you are going to do to improve and make your career better moving forward. Make your frustrations and vent relative and informative. Now, last but not least, number 5, have an updated and professional profile photo. Choose the right profile photo for you. Now, when I say professional, I'm not really talking about what you're wearing specifically. I'm more so talking about the quality of the photo and not using a photo that was taken 5 to 10 years ago. Having a great quality photo that looks like you today can go a long way in terms of making a great, clear first impression. So, reach out to that one photographer friend that you have, ask for a couple of headshots in order to get a high quality photo up there for your profile. Let's also talk about attire really quickly. I think it really depends on what career and industry you're in. If you're working in a traditional business type industry and career, it would make sense to wear something a little bit more on the professional side, like a suit or tie or a dress shirt. If you're in a creative type industry, you can wear something a little bit more on the casual side. So it's definitely not a one clothes fits all mentality. Do what fits you, your personality, and your industry. And that's it for today's video. 5 specific tips on how to network effectively on LinkedIn. I hope this video was informative and very helpful for you guys. If you have any other tips or advices you'd like to share, please let us know in the comment section below. Also, if you have any other specific type of videos you'd like to see from this channel, please let me know in the comments as well. If you like what you see, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, share it with others, and turn on the notification bell to stay up to date with the content. And until next time, peace out, guys.